What's up, everybody? It's your boy Script the Legend back with another YouTube video. I know you guys have missed a lot of I have missed a lot of making you guys content, and I apologize greatly. So we're gonna cover some stuff in today's video, and I'm going to make sure I deliver on what I've said a while ago, which is if you guys want to stay up to date on Safemoon and everything, just come over to my channel and I got you covered. We're gonna I'm sorry, I apologize, and hopefully you guys click on this video as you see it. And if you guys are upset, let it be known in the comment section. If you guys are excited, let it be known in the comment section. With all these things stated, let's get to today's video. MEXC Gate and WEX WEEX are confirmed, verified exchange listings for SafeMoon in the new token. Bitmart has been considered to be added to the mix, but is not like a strong thing. What they have done in regards to this question is well, let's see what this guy says. It looks like it is, just hasn't verified that myself. Thank you. I'll verify and add it onto the list. What I did think at this time period was that Bitmart allowed for you to change and migrate, but it did not allow you to trade and buy. That's what I initially thought, but that's not the case. This guy just has to add it. And what he also did add was things like Coinbase having it on their white paper. Bybit is coming soon, and and that thing is the due diligence documentation. But more exchanges will be added in sure enough time. This guy Enrique Trades has been doing a lot of stuff. As we go up, we'll see that he's been doing some DAO proposal stats and just keeping us up to date on a lot of things like the DAO members, the amount of tokens that have been deposited towards the DAO and the target goal, and also the treasury value, operational funds, and the fundraising purse, along with keeping us up to date with the all-time high of SafeMoon token, which is 40515. Also worth to note that the current price of SafeMoon is 401906. The current holder count is 14.7K holders, and the current circulating supply is now at 614. That's where the teen came from. 614 billion tokens in total supply with a market cap of 11.7 million dollars. Going back to this to Enrique though, and keeping us up to date, he's also letting us know about the altcoin season stuff. And altcoin season is not a thing right now. I know we want it to be a thing as much as we do really, really, really want it to be a thing. It is not. But what is a thing is the operational funds increasing, the DAO members slowly increasing, and hopefully we can see this become more of a thing. And Enrique will help us stay up to date on those things for sure in the near future. But if you guys would like to be up to date on X, then be sure to follow him. If you would like to stay up to date on YouTube, be sure to subscribe here, as I'll be putting my best foot forward to keep you guys up to date. But that is what's been going on with SafeMoon recently. We're going to break this out into. They're going to break up their chart into. I want to do a 4-hour chart. It's going to make things a little bit more ugly, but we'll make it do. Actually, I do kind of need to make this a day because I want us to see what has been going on since I last made a video, which has been a long time. We're gonna go back to April, back when this back where this token or SafeMoon rather was at its all-time high, 405187, and it received in that day $570,000 of trading volume. The sad news was it received, or not all of it was buying, but it was a candle. It had a day of that. The next day, it had a $378,000 trading day, and Then it slowed down in due time. But those are some big, big days that led to some big, big growth, but also some sharp declines. And sadly enough, that's when people were buying. People were buying at this all-time high part, thinking that this was going to be the takeover and the start of an altcoin season, and SafeMoon's new reemergence was going to be the head of it. And then they experienced what they experienced here of this harsh selling pressure. We can see that in one day it received a 70% increase, and then the next day a 40% decrease. And since then has been holding relatively strong at that point for really a month, and then because at the end of the month that's when we started to see a decline to the two zeros mark, or to the twos mark, and now we're down to the 1.9 mark after it was trying to fight its way back to the threes. So that's what happened during that time period, roughly. This token, I really hope it does some better things. I do not know what is to come when it comes to crypto. Why? Because we're gonna leave Gecko Terminal because I want to get a good overall look at what Bitcoin's doing. Because Bitcoin has been doing some really strong things in the last 7 days. I mean, we could say month, but I really believe it's the last 7 days. But starting in May, we saw it. Starting in May, on May 6th, rather, we saw it doing some strong movements upward and get to as high as $112,000. And now it's currently sitting at $109,000. And a lot of people are thinking, hey, I think this bad boy is going to get to 150 and then stop. And some people think it's going to get to 250 and then stop. I think, I don't want to share what I think because I'm not a financial advisor and I don't want to give at all financial advice. What I am doing is taking my profits when I can, not all of it, but taking incremental profits when I can, and then holding and waiting for the next dip, the next sharp dip of crypto. And then next year, around next year, I'm looking to buy back it into some altcoins. But as far as SafeMoon is concerned, that is a short and quick up to date on how things are going for this cryptocurrency. As we can see in the last 7 days, we don't need to look at the DX trading analytics from SolScan because we already looked at it on CoinGecko and did that, or Gecko Terminal, and did that breakdown. But if you guys would love to see more of this stuff, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you know when I upload. It's these Crypto Legends signing out. You have a blessed one and stay safe. Peace.